Search and destroy strategy, Chinatown, offense. Keep in mind this is not one continuous game and is only meant to show you one or two possible pathways you can take in the game. Alright, this is one of my favorite strategies actually. It's important, I'm just going to quickly pause it here. It's important that you have extreme conditioning in an SMG here because you need to have speed to get to this position and you're going to need claymores to be effective. Anyway, we're not going to get the bomb. I'm not going to get it. I don't need the points for it. I play more of a support role anyway. We're going to be rushing trying to get to the second floor of that middle building. Alright, as soon as we get to this point here, you notice I'm getting a grenade to throw. This is a very critical area here and it can kill you a lot of times. What you're looking at there, if you look at the far wall through that gate opening there, the stairways, it actually goes underneath. Sometimes you'll have enemy players that will use that axis and pop their head up there and actually smoke you really fast as you're running. So you have to be aware of that area, and that's why I'm chucking a grenade. I don't want to take the chance, and I don't need the grenades for what I'm going to do anyway. So I'm going to throw that grenade in there to cook anyone that possibly may be waiting. Alright, once you go through this gate here, I'm going to pause it. This is another high-risk area. You're either going to get enemy players coming from the stairs in that center. You can see those little hanging lights there, and they come through that archway doorway and then come running up. Or, as you can directly see straight in front of us, there's the entrance, the bottom entrance, where they come naturally from the spawn area. That is a very critical area. Sometimes you'll catch people running up those stairs there, but be prepared either for a claymore or something, or seeing someone in there in that room when you're running through. We actually encounter someone, and I'm always ready to actually either kill, knife, or whatever it is when they're coming through there, because chances are one or two people are going to come through there. But we don't stop. You got to move, and we're going to be going straight upstairs. Alright, I'm going to knife this guy and we'll move straight upstairs. First thing I'm going to do, and the most important, is set up my defense. First claymore is critical. I'm just going to pause it here. That angle is very important. It doesn't matter where you place it. Don't put it right in the door so they can see it. I mean, they can see it if they're careful, but chances are they're not thinking anyone's up there anyway. These claymores are going to act as your guards. It's important that when you're doing this strategy that you have claymores, and this is why I said to put them on. This is going to act as a guard because chances are, normally when I do this, no one else on my team is up there with me. They're off, on either side and still holding back. I rush for this position because it is like a key position to hold on to. We're also going to want to set up our second claymore, but there's a more important task here. Remember, we're on offense. Chances are there's going to be enemy players setting up defense. If they weren't in this room already, they're definitely going to be on the other side there. So we're watching that window first before we plant our claymore, and we catch someone popping out there because our teammates. So place your second claymore. Make sure its back is to that window. That's more effective. Watch our defense video for this one to sort of, we give you a little more of an explanation. Alright, I'm going to pause it here quickly. This location that I'm in is actually very effective, particularly on offense. Defense, not so much, because you should be watching the bomb sites. But here we don't have to worry. We have time to actually plant. Now I pause it here because I hear someone downstairs, and this is the best position in the back corner behind that computer. Now, I get annoyed here because our teammates are yammering on. I'm trying to listen for people possibly coming up the stairs, and now you'll see me mute everyone. If they're not communicating and they're just talking bullcrap, mute them because you need to hear what's going on. That's more important. If they're not communicating, you might as well mute them because they're not going to help you. Now, I hear gunfire, and obviously someone's chasing after my teammates, and I finish them off. Alright, we're going to show that again. You're going to notice I'm not going to throw a grenade here. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends on who I'm playing and if I know they're bound to come up there. Anyway, we're going to rush upstairs. Now, I did this because there was some gunfire there and I thought he was there, but he went inside. This, you're going to see me rush to the other room right away. If there's gunfire or engagement, just like that guy there, sometimes they're aggressive and they come across. You got to watch that. But again, defenses up here are primary. You're deep in enemy territory, and you run the risk of getting killed. So we rush back to check that entrance again. I'm actually going to switch to my handgun and replace it with the, I believe it's an M4. Anyway, set up that claymore, the same thing. You want to make sure that you protect it up there because you are in a high-risk area. I like picking up, or any gun rather, as it gives you more firepower. So we're going to rush back to the other side because that's where our bomb carrier is. And now you see when you control this room, you're able to defend that considerably better. You got the claymores to protect you, and this claymore is going to kill some guy that's actually rushing. So it allows me to concentrate on the bomb in case someone comes after it. Alright, third time's a charm. We're going to do the same thing. Remember, SMG, extreme conditioning, claymores. Very important that you have these. We're going to go to that second floor. I actually chuck a grenade that way just in case they were rushing. There's all sorts of different things you can do because this is just based on experience. You know where you get encountered. If you played enough, get that first claymore down. We get very lucky here. Someone rushing in. Thankfully, he sucked. Or he should have killed me, actually. Because if that was me, I know I would have killed him. Pick up his weapon. We get it's an M4 with an ACOG. Again, like I said, I pick up whatever I have. I don't care what it is, I'll pick it up. Always exchange. So I'm trying to nail because obviously he's engaging. And there's that claymore. You saw the claymore. I nailed that guy, but the claymore behind me protected me from it. While I'm firing, typically you're going to attract people. Now I set up that other claymore. Now I'm protected in the forward room, but I'm still at risk because that claymore went off in the main room. But there's 3 teammates there watching it, so I know I can pull back and watch that door, which is a high-risk area as well. But I don't have to worry about it because my teammates win the round. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Visit NextGenTactics.com for more strategies on Call of Duty.